In this video, I will show the process of getting information from Eloqua and Adobe Analytics, consolidating it, and sending to Databricks. Let's get inside the process. Here you can see several connectors involved in it. You can see the data flowing from top to bottom. The first connector gets the information about Eloqua contacts and stores it inside Put It Forward internal table. Let's get inside the connector. Here on the left, you can see the fields mapping. The fields in black are the destination fields, and the fields in blue are the mapped source fields. The mapping is pretty straightforward. By clicking on the link, you will see the list of all available source fields. You can choose the required one, and the mapping is done. Sometimes you would need to transform data because of destination system requirements or the difference of data format between two systems. To do so, you can use one of the available transformers. There are over 60 of them. You don't have to know all of them. You will just have to express what you need to transform using natural language, and AI assistant will suggest the best suitable transformers. For example, let's make a company name uppercase and take the first 3 letters. You can see on the left that we were suggested 2 transformers. First, that makes the company uppercase, and the second one, substring transformer, that gets just the first 3 letters of the company. Let's move on to the next connector. The next connector is connected to Adobe Analytics and gets web activities from there. One of the web activities is form submission. We will get information about it and store in our internal table. Because during form submission you usually get user identification such as email, that's going to be the link for us to use to get the information about user and connect it to the contact in Eloqua. Let's get inside the connector. Here, for the sake of this demo, none of the fields are linked, and there are a number of them. If you don't want to link each field separately, you can use a functionality that can suggest the mapping. After short analysis, you can see that we got suggested to map the source and destination fields. We can look through them to make sure that the mapping is correct. It is correct. We accept it, and here we go. The next connector in the process is getting the user email received in form submission and writes it to the same table that was used in the first connector. This way, we link the user information to the Eloqua contact. The next 2 connectors get other web activity events from Adobe Analytics, such as page view event and click event. It can take any event available in Adobe Analytics and store in our internal table. The last connector gets all the information that we have received from Eloqua and Adobe Analytics so far, consolidates it, and sends to Databricks. Here you can see as a source we are using the table with all the web activities. And we also use Eloqua contact lookup that, based on the user email, gets all the necessary information from Eloqua. After all the information is consolidated, it's being sent to Databricks with several transformations on the left, as you can see. Let's run the process. We are being redirected to the reports page, where we can see the status of the process is currently running and the status of each connector in it. We had 6 connectors in our process. Each of them has its own report with successful status on the left, and also you can see how many records were processed, total, failed, and skipped. We see that all the records were successful in this case. Let's look at our last connector report. 4 records were processed, And by clicking on the record, we can see what happened inside. On the left, we can see all the source fields. In between, we see all the transformations that were made. For example, we actually found an Eloqua contact associated with the record and got the information about it. And after that, the destination fields and all the information that has been sent to Databricks